Thinking about Big Dad. What's up, family? It's none other than your boy JGiddins, the father. As usual, remember to be positive, optimistic, keep positive people in your circle, as those three things are key to ensuring positivity is invited in your future. What's up? What's up, everybody? First of all, I just want to say shout out to all of the people who have, like DM me, checked on me, and my family. We are going through a little thing. I'm not going to go into detail, but like once, we alright though. Just realize we alright. But my apologies to everybody who I haven't been online for. I realize there's a couple people who actually rock with me, like who actually pay attention to me. What's up, K-Mines? One love to you, family. I was in your live too. I appreciate you sharing the information that you do, family. We know it's hard to get people to listen to us. It's hard to get people to care about anything other than some stupid chick twerking on TV or something. But, every now and again we gotta do what we can. But like I said, gratitude to everybody. It's a couple things I wanted to talk about. Because like lately, first, let me just vent something real quick, okay? I went to Planet Fitness, right? K Mines, you from Baltimore, so you already know. I went to Planet Fitness over there on Bel Air Road, right over east, right? Gotta love them, right? Bought this water. I went there yesterday, actually. So this is what's left over from yesterday, the water. I didn't finish it because I got waters in the house already. But look. So I went to Planet Fitness, right? Y'all know they got signs up on the wall. Look, let me show you the signs that they got up on Planet Fitness, right? Because before I get into actual information, y'all know I get on here for the 3 I's, right? Which is to inform, inspire, and provide insight, right? And we're gonna do those things. But give me a second. Let me show y'all something, right? So look, because I feel a way about it. I want to know how y'all feel about it. Put in the comments if you watch this back or if you in here now. What you think about this, right? So Planet Fitness, I want to see if I can find. Look, this is what they got up, right? We went to Planet Fitness, right? This is the sign I want to show y'all. This right here. Look. Look at this sign right here. Right, now ignore this insignia and everything. This sign right here is what they got up on the wall. It's a picture of a bodybuilder. And then, even when you Google it, they show you like bodybuilders. They don't want this. They don't want this, right? Right. And honestly, it just made me feel like I was weird. Like, now, mind you, I'm not a bodybuilder. I actually used to bodybuild a couple years ago. I used to bodybuild, but I don't bodybuild now. I'm just healthy and I take care of myself, and I like for my body to look athletic, if not built. But I was in there and I was just feeling uncomfortable because I'm like, yo, first of all, imagine going to like a basketball court and there's a sign up that say no good basketball players. Like, you know what I'm saying? No dedicated basketball players. So by default, you automatically insulting everybody on the basketball court. That's how I feel about everybody in Planet Fitness. They basically telling y'all that y'all ain't shit and y'all got low self-confidence and y'all don't have any y'all have insecurities, and it's kind of pointing a lot of fingers, and I just don't think that that's fair. I think everybody should get a fair shot at everything, and some people are inspired by seeing bodybuilders, you know what I'm saying? So I would advise Planet Fitness to rethink, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure they did a whole lot of studying and everything, study groups, even when I came in to the Planet Fitness on Bel Air Road, there's 2 people at the front, there's 2 attendants. One of them is this real big girl. I mean, she's short, probably about 5'2", 5'3", and she looked like she's probably 300 pounds, if or a little less, maybe 250, and that's a lot when you're short. And then the other guy is like a gay dude. He's real feminine, not real but like you can tell like he's feminine. So I can tell that they're setting this thing up so that when people come into the gym, they don't feel intimidated. You know what I'm saying? It's not like an overly masculine feel. You know what I'm saying? You said celebrating mediocrity. Exactly. That's what they celebrate, mediocrity. And I don't do mediocre. Like for instance, for those who don't know, when I curl 30s because I got 30 hair. But when I go, first of all, I don't go to the gym. My first time going to the gym. Oh, what's up, Twilight Zone, Tay? Look, brother, I appreciate you following me and letting me follow you. I met this brother, Twilight Zone Tay. I was walking down the street with my daughter, and I met him on a bus stop. And young guy. I'm assuming you're a young guy, probably a teenager or like 20. And I just appreciate that you follow me. I know we don't wrap it up or nothing like that. I look at your posts every now and again, but I just appreciate the fact that you came in and that you even followed me, brother. So one love to you. He had the earrings, and I think, and that's what really drew me to him. But yeah, like I said, when I curl, I use 30s. But when I went to the gym, I saw I could curl 40s. So I could curl 40s now. But what I was saying was, if I see a bodybuilder or a big guy, he's curling, I'm inspired by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna wanna lift what he lifting. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wanna see if I can lift what he, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, for those who don't know, I'm a short guy, okay? I'm only 5'2", if that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a short guy. And on top of that, well, that's all that matters. I'm a short guy. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time, like, when I'm in the gym and you got like some big dude, 6 foot, 250 pounds, 300 pounds, all muscle, sometimes I see these dudes and I see them they'll grab like 50s and start curling them, or I'll see guys that say like 5'10", 5'9", like regular height, and they kind of bigger, and they can't curl the things I curl. Like real talk, I done seen guys 5'9", like your average size of a guy is probably like what, 5'8", 5'9", maybe 180, 200 pounds, somewhere around there. I done seen guys that size come into the gym and they can't curl 30s. And mind you, I curl 30s like 30s is nothing to me. I could curl 40s, that's heavy, but 30s. And they can't curl those. So I look at it like that's an inspiration to me, whereas it might be an inspiration to somebody else too, you know what I'm saying, who feels like they should be. So like I said, that was my venting session, y'all. I just wanted to vent about Planet Fitness. So anybody who watching this back who like, yo, why you keep talking about that? I was just a little irritated by that yesterday because I felt like, it's kind of like shitting on the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people where I'll stand up for somebody getting bullied. I don't like for somebody to make other people feel uncomfortable around me. It may be because of my sign and just my energy and how I am. I'm a Libra, but I really pick up on other people's energy and how other people make other people feel. Like if two people are in a room that I'm in or around me and they having a conversation, the whole time I'm paying attention to what both of them feel about what each other's saying. I'm paying attention to who else is looking at it, how it's making them feel. I pay attention to these little nuances. That's just how I always been. So when I saw that bodybuilder sign, the first thing I was like, well, how does that make people feel? Does that make you feel like, oh, damn, I could never be a bodybuilder because I'm here? Like, So yeah, I wanted to vent on that, and that was my, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, if you watch this back and you watch my whole venting session about Planet Fitness, put in the comments what your thoughts is on that, alright? But let's move forward. So another thing I wanted to show y'all, right? Look, give me a second, because I sent it to my inbox so I can pull it up on here, right? I just want to say for anybody watching, right? I really want to do this live on Facebook. So I might go live on Facebook because a lot of people sleep on Facebook that follow me, and they need help. And I want to help people, but we gotta get out of being excited over dumb shit, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going somewhere with this, but you know what I'm saying? We get excited over the stupidest shit. Like, it don't even make sense, right? Look at this. So I saw this right here, right? I'm gonna show y'all my screen real quick, right? Look at this. Look at this shit, this post, right? This is the page that put it up, Prosperous Black Society, so y'all can go see this, right? I screenshot it. Congratulations to Anthony Anderson for graduating from Howard University at 52. And they got this nigga cheesing. Yay, I graduated. I know all the white people stuff. You know what I'm saying? Smiling. Yay, I'm proud. I'm a proud black man because I graduated, right? See, this shit is sad because why? What does this matter? Let me turn the camera on this while I'm talking about this. What the fuck does this matter? Why? Who cares? Who cares? And I ain't even saying this to be disrespectful towards him. I'm not saying that because he graduated, that's bad for him. I'm saying, why the fuck are we congratulating? What the fuck does this mean? He graduated. Okay, boo-hoo, so what? jobs won't even exist in 5 years because it's going to be replaced with AI. So whatever, I can guarantee you that whatever he took up and studied in school, by the way, this man's rich. He don't need school, okay? This is what you call programming, okay? They did the same thing with Lil Wayne and the other dude, what's his name, Plies, that went back to school and just promoted going to school so that all of his followers will want to do it. But see, this is propaganda. Right? Y'all just gotta understand that. This shit is propaganda. What's up, Tiny Rich? One love to you, family. I just had a whole rant about Planet Fitness. Watch this back and y'all tell me what y'all think about Planet Fitness discriminating against bodybuilders. But look, what I'm saying is, right, why are we celebrating graduating from college? Like, that doesn't even make sense. And on top of celebrating it, we putting it out there as if like, oh, we have reached some new upper echelon now. Like, oh, we graduated. Like, so? Look, he gonna walk away. He gonna walk away from this, right? Let's say he graduated, he had his whole little thing, right? He walk away from this off stage, go get in his car. They gonna pull his ass over, put 3 bullets in him, kill him. And his mama gonna cry, and guess what's gonna happen? They gonna be like, so? And nobody gonna do shit about it. They gonna pay his mother $1.5 million to shut the fuck up, just like all the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? And when I say all the rest of them, I'm talking about your Breonna Taylor's. You know what I'm saying? They paid Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor's family got paid more than any black family has ever gotten paid for that murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I say murder because she was murdered. Like, they came into her house and killed her in the middle of the night in her sleep. And this is the type of stuff that's going on regularly. Like, this stuff happens regularly. It's people being hung. You know what I'm saying? It's black men being hung. Just last year, black men was hung in Atlanta after a white supremacy speech or like some kind of like march that they had. They hung a black guy from a fucking bridge. You know what I'm saying? They took that down, covered it up, and just pretend like. But then meanwhile, shit like this circulating on the internet. Congratulations, he graduated. Like, what the fuck? Who cares? I guarantee you, he still don't know shit about who he is, what he is. He don't know. You know what I'm saying? This is. You know what this is, y'all? You know what this is? You know what he is? This is an African American. Okay? This is an African American. For anybody who don't know, I'm gonna update y'all right now. This is what you call an African American. Okay? This is a descendant of. Hold up. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all who African Americans are. Cause listen, I'm not one of them, and I don't. You know what I'm saying? I know where they come from, but I don't fuck with African Americans. You know what I'm saying? I used to be one. I used to believe that I was one at one point in time, but I've outgrown that part of me. It's not that I got anything against them. They just gotta, wise up. But let me show y'all who African Americans are, right? Because when you realize who they are, then it becomes not so confusing as to why stuff like this is happening. So I don't want y'all to think that I'm confused. It's just that I'm venting about it because it's irritating, right? But when I say these are African Americans, this is what I mean, right? These are descendants of Scipio Africanus, right? Right? This is where your Africa comes from. Fuck all that shit they telling you about Africa is really, the first name of it was, what is it? It's some long name that they say it cut because there's some ancient African guy who says that's what it would. No. Bullshit. Scipio Africanus, who was a Roman general who conquered the land that is currently called Africa today, had it named after him. And honestly, there's so many people out there who want to go, oh no, that's not true. Okay, then make it make fucking sense. What kind of sense do that make? Okay, my name is JGiddins, right? If me and your family been beefing for hundreds of years, right? My name is JGiddins, right? We've been beefing for hundreds of years. My ancestors killed and murdered all your ancestors, and the land that you live on is called JGiddins land. And you're arguing that I don't have nothing to do with that. And my family don't have nothing to do with that. So niggas are sitting here arguing that Africa did not come from this nigga when this nigga killed everybody that was in Africa. But you think it's coincidence that he got that in his name? Let me show y'all another person that people don't know about. This is the person that named Nigeria, right? His name is something Africanus. Let me see. This is Africanus' descendant. Leonard? Is it Leonard? Leo Africanus? Yeah, Leo Africanus, right? This is the shit people don't know, okay? Leo Africanus. This is the guy that named Nigeria. He actually named, so what he named was the Niger River. And then he named that land Niger River. He named that land Nigeria. Y'all can research him and look into it a little bit more. But his name is Leo Africanus. Okay? Does this look like a black guy to you? No. So why are we affiliating with Africa? Why are we affiliating with that name? And I'm not, it's nothing personal. I'm not trying, I don't want nobody to, take it personal. I'm just saying. So anyway, let's go to what I was saying. So what I was saying was, if you are African American, you are a descendant of Africanus and this guy. Ameri replaced go with ka, right? Amerigo Vespucci, who is who they named America after. And this guy did the same thing that Scipio Africanus did to all of our ancestors, but he did it to the ones that was in America, or the land that they named America. See? Italian merchant, explorer, right? When they say explorer, what they mean is he went around and killed niggas and made them do what he said. That's what that means. Don't be confused by these words. They make them sound all pretty. He was a merchant. Nigga, what merchant meant was he showed up, said, look, give me all y'all shit and we gonna give y'all this. And if they said no, they killed him and moved on. Explorer means he went around to different lands that he didn't know and didn't know who was there and just took the shit. And navigator means he traveled around a land that he knew nothing about, that he was not from, because they are foreigners. So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what is an African American? An African American is Africanus, Amerigo, together. That's what an African American is, okay? So when we talk about this guy, he's a descendant of them. He's a creation of them. See, black people are what you call an engineered people, right? And the crazy thing is, I'm getting off topic because I actually wanted to talk about something else. What's up, Obi-Wan Alchemist? You said, did you miss a lot? No, not a whole lot. I mean, I've been live for about 15 minutes, ain't that long. And I didn't really have any particular topic or anything to talk about, so you ain't missed much. But like I said, I just wanted to bring up like 3 things I was talking about, and I ended up going on a side, tangent, right? Because you know how I get when it come to this stuff. It be irritating me, especially when people just want to ignore stuff and they don't care, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, when we say African American, you know what I'm saying, we're talking about, when we say African American, right? Black people have been engineered, right? This guy right here, this is an engineered person. First of all, that's probably not even him. He probably was cloned, but we're not going to get into, eugenics and all of that, because that's another story. Right now, what I'm just talking about is the fact that this is bullshit. This is all propaganda. That was one of the themes of this video that I'm doing, y'all. For anybody who's coming in here, I wanted to say there's about 3 topics that I wanted to discuss. This is one of them. This is bullshit. What this is propaganda to get all of his fans, all of the black people who look up to him, which there are millions of, if not hundreds of millions of, that look up to them. He did movies like Romeo Must Die. I mean, Anthony Anderson was in Transformers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who look, everybody heard, Grandma, drink your prune juice. You know what I'm saying? Remember when he was Remember he was getting interrogated with the white girl in the room, and they brought in the food, and he was like, she did it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I'm just basically saying, I'm helping you understand why they would use him for this. Anthony Anderson has a lot of like, and it's also to help the generation that's born in like the 80s, the late 70s, the 80s. That's who he really hit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of his wealth and a lot of his influence took place in the 90s, which means people who were born in the late 70s, 80s, was affected by him. So this is to target them, to make them feel like they should go to school, to make them feel like this is what they need to do to get back on track. You know what I'm saying? It's basically like a distraction technique. It's like disinformation. The whole purpose of it is just throw you off the scent. It's just random stuff to do. And it's bullshit. And like I said, he's doing it because he's an African American, which means he's a descendant of Romans. He said, my OG said the ancient name for Africa is Abyssinia. There's so many different stories I done heard. So listen, I'll look into, so look, what I'm saying is this, Be the God. What's up, Be the God too? One love, family. I ain't seen you in a minute. So look, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna look that up. Abyssinian. I'm gonna have to look that up. On Instagram. What's up? You good? Yeah. Abyssinian. Let me look that up, bro. Cause what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna look it up right now, but I'm gonna research it. So I want to make sure that I got it. Abyssinian, right? Abyssinian, right? Now, the funny thing is, that's a cat. Look. That's a cat. Right? That's a breed of a cat. But I'm gonna look into that further, and I'll find out where that story comes from, because the you know, and look where they look where they originate from. Look where they originate from. Ethiopia, right? Right? So I get where they you said colleges and their fraternities are part of their cult. We're not part of, especially HBCUs. Right, so but look, I'm gonna look into that a little bit more. But the name that somebody else said, I think it's Umbukilan or Nabukilan, Kabulon or something like Nebuchadnezzar. There's some name that some African, right? I was on a live and I was explaining how, you know, black people don't come from Africa. That's not, you know, and he jumped in and he was upset. And I let him come on the live. I was talking to him and he was telling me that the original name of Africa is Nabukilan or something. And it means garden, and we are really, you know, that's really what the name is and everything. So I start pressing him. I said, okay, because I'm not the type that's just going to say, well, I don't care, I already made my mind up. No, I want to learn. So I'm like, okay. So I said, well, where'd you find it at? Where'd you El Bukilan? Yeah, well, let me pen it. This is what the African person was arguing with me, that we are from Africa, about El Bukilan, right? So I said, okay. So so where'd you get that from? He started telling me where he got it from, blah, blah, blah. So I started looking into it. And then I find out that the creator of all of the documentation that he's looking at is this Grandmaster teacher. And this Grandmaster teacher is a Mason, a Grand Mason. And he's with, you know, he was born in, I think it was 1915 or something. He actually just died in like 2015. But that dude is the dude that started this whole belief that Alkebulan, or whatever they saying, is what the original name of Africa was and where it comes from and all of that. And see, the thing is, what you got to understand, right? A lot of people have following mindsets, right? I mean, even down to the point where y'all see I say one love, right? Kalai say it's not about one love, it's about whole love. So now you got niggas jumping on my live talking about, no, it's not one love, it's not whole love. Nigga, I don't follow nobody. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of respect for Kalai, that's my brother, but nigga, I said one love, nigga. I don't care what he say. He done said one love before too. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of people with mindsets that's like, oh, I'm gonna follow what he said because he said it. And he said it. I don't give a fuck who said it. I'm worried about the facts and the origins. So the thing about it is, you know what I'm saying? When you got these grandmaster teachers, they're put in these places because they know that people have this sheep mindset. So because this grandmaster said it, and he's not allowed to be questioned. I even asked the guy, right? I had this whole back and forth. I wish I could find this live. I'll repost it. This was probably about a year and a half, maybe year and a half ago. I asked the dude, I said, bro, so this grandmaster, how do you know he's not lying? You don't question the grandmaster. You don't question his word. I said, the nigga Jesus now? I'm like, what you got? I said, is this a new Jesus? You know, if I could find out what his name was, if anybody who's watching this live, because here's what happened. After I did that live with him, somebody DM'd me and reached out to me and was telling me more about what he was talking about. And then I started to look more into it. And then I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. So then I started, you know, and that's when I found out that he was a Mason. And that, you know, he's a high degree Mason, and his whole purpose is to spread disinformation and to be like a top of the line guy. There's another guy that does this same thing for China, right? When you research China and you get down to the original dynasties of China, which is like the Zhao dynasty, the original one, I'm talking about back in like thousands BC. There's one guy who's considered I think his name is Kuru-sama, something. He is what Asians call the master teacher, meaning you cannot question his word. Whatever he says goes, and that's it. And everything about Asian history comes from him. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what kind of mindset is that? This is the same mindset that Africans have, because Africans don't know. They don't know. Like, you know, I don't care how much you know and you got your little accent. You don't know. Everything about Africa is Christian. It's Roman. Like, you have to understand this. When Africa was conquered by Scipio Africanus, who was a Roman general, this was during the time that they were crusading and they were forcing Christianity onto every area they came on. This is why Africa is heavily Christian. Like, matter of fact, every area is heavily Christian that was conquered, first of all. So, basically what you can really sum it up to is anybody that goes by the Gregorian calendar. What's up, Island Snowballs? One love to you, family. Listen, let me shout out real quick, Island Snowballs. I met him at an event that he did. He and his family has a business. They sell snowballs, they give away and everything. I mean, sell snowballs and everything. I want to say salute to you, brother, because, the information that I kick and the insight that I give is not something that most people are like willing to like listen to. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm surprised you didn't block me or like unfollow me and you still like rock with me. So sending love to you, family. And I want to also say as a disclaimer to anybody, if you disagree with me or you like don't feel what I'm saying is true, that's okay. I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, well, if you don't agree with me, then fuck, I don't move like that. Everybody can feel how they want to feel. I just have my own understanding of the things that I've come in contact with, because I'm not a dude that just be like saying shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I say stuff, it ain't because I just thought of it. Like, I sat here on this same goddamn laptop right here and did hella studying, which is the same thing. I'm about to study this Abyssinian that my guy told me that Africa is the original name of, or was the original name of. So, but like I said, we have to understand that words, I mean, we predate words, like, you know what I'm saying? So you can't even really put a name on it. We had telepathy, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not even, look, let's not even go that far. Anywho, y'all, I forgot what I was saying, but let me get back to the other stuff I was saying, right? So one thing that I was saying, let me just let y'all know, for anybody who's just coming in, I see 7 people in here. One love to y'all. I appreciate everybody in here. One love, Damari is hot as Island Snowballs, comment if you still in here, okay? And that's just because I'm curious to know if you stayed in here. Sending positive vibes to you. What's up, Miss MZ.Ray? What's up, I Embrace Ego? I hope you can swim. TK to God. One love to everybody who in here. If y'all could comment, if y'all feel like it, go ahead and comment just so I can know that you in here. Because I see people come in, but then, people come in, they come out. They come in, they like, I don't care what they talking about, they leave. You know what I'm saying? So just, I just like for people to comment like, hey, what's up? That way I know like you actually in here. You're not just like popping in and out. But look, and it's okay to pop in and out. I just want to know who really, like, you know what I'm saying? But look, this is what I wanted to go over, okay? So all bullshit. HBCUs were created by white people for the destruction of the black community or to cause them to separate from Marcus Garvey. Right? Because Marcus Garvey was doing a whole lot at the time that they started creating HBCUs. Actually, they had already set up HBCUs prior to him doing the newspaper and everything, but they was using HBCUs to detract people from Marcus Garvey. So that's the crazy thing is people always, our people always talking about big ups to, HBCUs. Oh, I graduated from a black college, HBCUs, but HBCUs were actually created to battle with Marcus Garvey, because Marcus Garvey was doing stuff people really don't even understand. Like he had his own newspaper, you know what I'm saying? He was communicating from land to land what was going on. Like, and he was gravitating, people were gravitating to him. He was growing. So they started these HBCUs to give like a false sense of satisfaction to black people who joined them. Basically saying, let the massa make you feel smart. The same thing they doing today. Like, basically, HBCUs were what college is today. Like what Howard, Harvard University, Yale, Princeton, what those are today is what HBCU was back then. Because what those are today is a non-existent, sense of self-accomplishment that's not real, that you're being given on a piece of paper somebody wrote on. So I wanted to touch on that. All right, let's move to the next thing, y'all, because it was 3 main things like that I wanted to touch on, right? Then the other thing, look at this, right? I saw this post, or I saw this somebody had posted about it, so I went and looked it up and just looked into it, right? So BRICS, for those who don't know what the BRICS are, first of all, let me go ahead and show y'all, okay? Let me go ahead and show y'all what the BRICS are. The BRICS is kind of like NATO, but it's a group of countries that are. I just want to show you what the BRICS are. All right, what is BRICS and what's the purpose, right? All right, so look, BRICS is an acronym for the powerful grouping of the world's leading emerging market economies. What this means in short is these the motherfuckers that control money. Okay. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, right? Right? They aim to promote peace, security, blah, 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 right? That's what they tell you, okay? But look at this. Now, when you look this up, this tells you. Hold on, let's go back. Bear with me, y'all. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. So when you look this up, see what this says? BRICS nations, right, which are the ones we just went over. BRICS nations working on creating new currency to be discussed at next leaders summit, right? So what that means is they're not going to be using the US dollar no more. They're detaching from the US dollar, and they don't want to use the US dollar, right? And notice that this was actually posted on bitcoin.com. So what's happening is they're going to create, let me see what this says. What does it say? The BRICS nations are reportedly working on developing a new form of currency which is expected to be discussed at the next BRICS leaders summit, according to a top Russian official. The transition, what did it say? Sentiments and national currencies is the first step. So basically they letting you know that they about to switch currencies, right? Now let me tell y'all about something if you don't know. Okay, there's something called a social credit score. How many people heard of that? Well, have y'all heard of that before? A social credit score, right? And they've been talking about this for a long time. I actually saw a video of a guy, I can't remember what his name was, but this was probably 30, 40 years ago. He was doing a video and he was talking about how the U.S. or the government is in the process of trying to make sure that there's a way for you to track every single thing that you do. Like literally every single thing that everybody does, right? So that's how you know for years this has been something that's been an intent. But look at this, right? So the social credit system is an extension of the risk assessment credit rating system that were introduced in China in the 1980s, right? Proponents argue that it will help eliminate problems such as food safety issues, intellectual property theft, violation of labor law, financial infidelity, and counterfeit goods, right? Now you gotta understand when they be using these words, that should elude you because they just like be saying all these words. But what they mean by this, like what the intent of it is, right? That right, exactly. More ways to monitor and control. That's 1,000, Tiny Rich. That's exactly what it is. This right here, when they say food safety issues, this means that basically they're gonna control where all food comes from. See, when you just look at this and you see food safety issues, you can take that as something, benevolent, like, oh yeah, they're trying to make sure that the food is safe. No, what this is saying is food safety issues are going to be resolved because all food will be under our control and you will not have access to food without us, so that we can make sure that it's safe, right? Everything always starts off as safe, right? Then intellectual property theft, right? Intellectual property theft. So when you talk about intellectual property, you're talking about things like, videos, lectures. You're talking about like anything that has to do with intellect that you can proprietize. You know what I'm saying? Like they're talking about stealing that. The reason they're saying that they're going to be able to eliminate it is because they're going to have control and oversight over all of your property. That's the only way they could do this. I mean, there's no way that, you know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Violation of labor law, right? Meaning things like, making people work for hours with no break, making people do this and that, blah, 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 right? The reason they're saying this is because they're going to have laws that enforce labor. Right? They don't have any laws that enforce labor right now. That's slavery. I mean, there's no law that says you have to work. Like, there's no law. But if they make one, and then they, you know what I'm saying? And then financial infidelity, right? Meaning using your money for things that are, that are of infidel. You know what I'm saying? The reason they're going to be able to do this is because they're going to control all of your money, and all of your money is going to go through them, right? Meaning this is what the social credit score is. Like they'll give you a social credit score and you get money sent to you. How many people remember Andrew Yang? Andrew Yang was running for president, right? He had something called the freedom dividend, right? Let's see if they pull it up. And mind you, he's Asian, right? Hence the Yang. But look, the freedom dividend, right? Also known as universal basic income. This is when I used to be into politics. He had this, right? It was a type of social security that guarantees a certain amount of money. You need a laptop?
Well, I know you're expecting to say no, but I want to ask you.
What's that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bear with me, y'all. No, I'm good.
Okay.
I appreciate you.
No problem.
So, my apologies, family. There's only 4 people in here, but it might be people that watch it back. But look, without having to pass a test or fulfill a work requirement, okay? So what it means is free money. Free money. That's what Andrew Yang proposed back when he was, and just so y'all can see. See how I say Yang 2020? That's because Andrew Yang, right? Humanity Forward. And I know this because I was actually a supporter. Let me show y'all something, right? If you go hashtag JGiddins for Yang, let's see what come up. Look at this. Look at this. JGiddins interview. Racism hurts black fathers. This is years ago. JGiddins the artist, right? This is all gonna come up. Look. See? See? I was supporting him. I was actually look, February 4th, 2020. I did a video. I did a video tweet. I did a bunch of things for him. I was tagging. If you go to Twitter, see, I was doing everything on Twitter though, right? So, hold on, let me show y'all something. Let me just show y'all something. All right, see if I can pull it up real quick. But I'm saying all this just to let you know I was into politics. Like before I was into this woke shit and all of that, I was into politics. So I was really on my shit. You said, hey, at least we care. I don't care if it was just me. Right. I mean, facts. I don't care how many people in here. Like you know what I'm saying? It actually makes me feel good to come on here because look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all while I'm looking this up, right? It really irritates me that people don't pay attention. Like it makes me want to not even do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just be like, why don't nobody care about these things, man? Like, if I jump on, especially when I get on my, excuse me, especially when I get on my Facebook. Because my Facebook is full of a bunch of people who just don't give a shit about nothing but stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I was going to show y'all, look, don't even worry about it, alright? But I got YouTube videos and things that I did on my page a while back. Matter of fact, I could just look. Let me show y'all. I don't mind showing you because I want y'all to see my channel anyway. Feel free to follow me. All right. You said thank you for hanging out with us, bro. What's up, guys? It's your boy JGiddins the father. As usual, I want to remind you guys to be positive, be optimistic, and be positive people in your circle. You heard me? Those 3 things are key to ensuring positivity is invited into your future. Right now, that's 2 years ago. I've been saying that. Like, first of all, I've been saying that for 10 plus years, but I was just, I was just wanting to say that. Look at this video right here. I would highly recommend people watch this one, right? This is a radio interview that I did, right? This is a radio interview that I did. My girlfriend played a vital role where I explained what was going on with me. Into the mic for me, with my daughters, you know what I'm saying, being kept from me at the time. This was the host, the interview host, the radio host.
He is also an advocate for...
Look, listen to this intro for me, y'all. Check this video out if you get a chance.
I have here with us tonight JGiddins. Welcome. He is going to tell you a story to tell. He is a father. He is a music artist. He is also an advocate for paternal rights. We also have here with him.
Right. So look, that was, and when was this? This was... First of all, you see, that say 3 years ago, but this was way more than 3 years ago, all right? Because I got custody of my daughters last year. Like, this was way more than 3 years ago, all right? But I just wanted to show y'all, like, I've been, I don't know why I got sidetracked like that. I think I was trying to tell y'all about the Yang thing, but yeah, I used to be really heavy into, like, trying to, support in different ways than I'm doing now, our people, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's why that came across. Now look, let's move on. Let's move on to the last thing I wanted to show y'all. Look at this gay shit, right? And listen, let me first off give my disclaimer. I don't have any problem with, I don't hate gay people. First of all, I don't hate anybody because I don't allow hate into my aura because I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that, right? But I am against homosexuality because homosexuality is against nature and it is against the cosmos and it is against universal law. Because homosexuality means that you are against creation because you cannot create through homosexuality. Not natural anyway. You have to have some kind of an unnatural support system. All right, but look at this video, right? He said, never stop supporting the people. Definitely won't. One love to you, our children have rights. I appreciate you. I'm glad you saw that part that I just showed you about the... And listen, let me show y'all something real quick before I move on to the next topic. I have a lot of videos, all right? See, before I woke up, I was doing a lot of things. Like, even before I was woke, like... See, this is videos that I was doing, being black and being Yang Gang, right? Because the Yang Gang was primarily Asian because he's an Asian guy, but I was black and I was representing him, right? Kind of like being black and being a Trump supporter, right? See all these videos I was doing, right? But then let's go back further, right? When we go back further, you'll see that I was doing, hold on. Y'all see that I got a lot of parental videos. Like, I would highly recommend people check these out. Just look at some of the names. Look, see this video 3 years ago? JGiddins on why we need the freedom dividend from Andrew, right? This was a video that I did where I was explaining that people should have access to free money and nobody should have to work to receive basic needs. This is why people are killing people. You shouldn't have to work in order to eat. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want steak and lobster, that's a different story, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to this. But I'm saying, just to survive, you shouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. But anywho, let's go ahead and let me go ahead and just, you know what I'm saying, show y'all, right? So I was doing videos. Look, this is an interview that I did. This is an interview that I did with Paget. She was a big, supporter. My video only got 29 views, but on her page it got thousands. But look, let's get into the fatherhood, right? So on the fatherhood, if you look at my page, right? This video right here, what is a deadbeat father? Parenting advice? I would highly recommend people watch this, especially men, black men, you know what I'm saying? Because I gave a lot of detail in this. This one right here, how to be a good parent, how to raise a child. Bruh, this is a priceless video. The fact that it's only 90 views on this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's 90 views, but it's 90 million bad black parents. So why is the views so low on this? You know what I'm saying? Like, how systemic racism hurts black fathers. Look, first of all, I should have way more videos than this. First of all, this one right here good too, y'all. The effects of remnants on the effects of remnants of oppression on African Americans. Now, mind you, this was back when I still thought I was an African American, y'all. All right, I was still into that voting shit. I was still into that believing that I was a part of the whole system or whatever. And then I realized I'm not. Look, let me show y'all a video, a family video, y'all. Look at this. Hope they don't put an ad on here. Don't put no ad on my video, yo. Ain't no reason to put an ad on my video. I don't get paid. Look, this is me and my daughters.
Honey, Justice. Are you recording a video? Yes. Come on, baby. Come on. This is an example how anything you do with your kids is cool and you love them, right? This is a walk to the car. That's all this is. But this is about to be everything for us. Watch this.
This was like 10 years ago, y'all.
Oh, no, like we did before. Like we did earlier. You didn't. You got the camera rolling and you. I know. Hold, Justice, you better hold on. This video is going. If you saw, you're going to keep it. Let's go. The Giddins family. Look, just Journey, look at the camera. No kiss.
That's my oldest. That's my 13-year-old.
Justice.
That's my 10-year-old.
Justice, let go.
Walking over to my that was my beam, and look, that was my baby, y'all. Y'all see that BMW right there? That was my baby. You hear me? That was my baby, y'all. Is it almost over? Video almost over. That was it, y'all. But look, like I said, I just wanted to show y'all that just to show you, like, I have tons of, and honestly, that's not all my videos. I'm wondering, did they take my videos down? Like, bro, did they take my videos down? A lot of my videos are not up. Bro, I had hundreds of videos.
What's up, guys? It's none other than your boy JGiddins, the father. As usual, I want to remind you.
It says I got 164 of them. That didn't feel like 164 videos. Oh, by the way, listen, when you go to my homepage, I want to show y'all this. Because yes, the babies, exactly. The babies. Let me pin that, because the babies, baby. Yeah, that's all that matters is the babies. When you go to my homepage, let me show y'all look, that's my daughters right here. That's my 10 year. Hold on, that's my 13-year-old and my 10-year-old. Hold on, my 13-year-old gonna be 14 coming up too, y'all. Journey. I wanted to show y'all the picture big, but this because I'm signed in, they trying to let me change it, so it's not gonna work that way. Anyway, let's move forward. So when you go to my homepage, this video right here.
What's up, guys? It's none other than your boy JGiddins, the father. As usual, I want to remind you guys to be
creating memories with your children.
People in your circle, as those three things are key.
This video
positivity is invited.
It's dope. I ain't even gonna start like this. This video.
Started with this video.
I might download it and re-upload it to Instagram. This video is dope. Like I put a whole lot into that video, like in terms of information. And I'm trying to look, honestly, y'all, it's another video that I was trying to show y'all, but for some reason I can't find it. It's one where I was standing up talking in a room, and I was talking about how oh, here it is. See this one right here? How to be a great father. Advice from JGiddins on being a great dad, right? This one right here, and I did this years ago. I did this probably was, look how many views on that, y'all. You can't make this shit up, y'all hear me? You can't make this shit up.
People beat down
how many
and say
views
don't
on
try
that?
enough. I think a lot of it is because they don't understand their value as a father, and they don't know where they fit in, you know. So number one, I would say know your role as a father.
You know, these videos, when I said know your role as a father, there we talking about what we talking about there when we say know your role is your role in the biological creation of a child, as well as your role in the raising of a child. And see, a lot of times we're not privy to that. Here's another one: how to stay positive, advice and conversation with JGiddins. Right, this video is very good as well. I mean, there's a lot of but look, here's another one. I got like tons of these videos. Conversation with JGiddins, parenting advice. That's where the JGiddins advice hashtag that I made came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, so look, this is the one that I did when I won custody. This is when I won custody, right? How I won full physical, legal custody of my daughters, right? This video, I did this in my kitchen. Right after I won custody, I was super happy because at that time I was, having my children be kept from me. Look at this intro.
Mean the world to me.
Y'all ever seen this? Some of y'all may have seen it.
I told my daughters I adore them. They're gorgeous and more important than all of this sick sorcery. And if they reach forward and order me, I'll support them accordingly as the equal to more than me. And I love them. I love them. Look.
I felt the power of God when I gave life.
What's up, guys? It's none other than your boy JGiddins, the father. As usual, I want to remind everybody to ensure since I've obtained full custody. Now, this is the first video that I've really done since I've obtained full custody of my daughters. I wanted to start off by thanking everybody because I got like hundreds of likes and tens of inboxes and replies from people just thanking me for being there for my daughters and being so supportive, man. And I just want to say to everybody, man, you couldn't imagine what this has been like. Like it was a 5+ year bad.
So look, y'all can go check out my YouTube and check out them videos, but I'm gonna just let you know, it was hell. Like, it was rough. It was rough. Like it took a lot for me to get to where I'm at today. A lot of people, they be like, bro, I love your family, I love you, a good father, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of people, you have no idea, like, what I had to go through. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to go through times where, listen, we ain't even going to that. So let's get back to this. Let's get back to what I was saying, because I went off on a tangent, y'all, when I was about to show y'all this other video that I wanted to bring up, right? Look at this Billy Jack bullshit here, right? Now, this is the shit that they doing in school. These kids. So if you got kids, you need to be listening up, right? Because this is what they do. Look at this shit. And they like this shit. Look at this shit. You see this shit? Like, why, bro? Why? That is like a 15, 16, or 17-year-old young man. Why, bro? What are you doing? Where your father at? Where your mother at? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You said how we do that, though. Man, listen. he did it. Listen, he did it because he's flexible. And when he jumped up, you know, I'm a gymnast, so I do backflips, and you know what I'm saying? I was in gymnastics, so I know how he did it. He jumped up. When he used the gravity, the weight of gravity, for his legs to go like this and absorb the shock, right? So when you jump up and you land on your hands like this, all of the weight is gonna go down like this. But if your legs are open, the weight will get caught by your legs and fling. So what happened was he jumped up, came down, then let his legs fling around. But that's not what I'm talking about. I don't care. What I'm saying is, it was gay. It was, let me say this, it was very effeminate. And what it was, you know, you said it looked hella difficult. Yeah, I mean, it is. Listen, it's only difficult if you can't look. Why? It's only difficult if you're not flexible. First of all, you can see he's flexible. See? You can see he's flexible by how he had his leg up, switching and shit. Look, see so he's flexible, right? He come up, as he drop, his legs flip. So look, watch his legs. Watch his legs when he fall. Watch his legs when he fall. See his legs? So if you notice, his legs went like outward like this, right? Because they was absorbing all of the weight from his fall. But let's not talk about physics and all of that, okay? And gymnastics, okay? I want to focus on why. You see how he sashayed his ass off when he got done? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to focus on. Why are we doing that? You know, and why are there like 200 kids around him all screaming, ah, and all of that shit like it's the, you know what I'm saying? But we still got, it just bothers me that this is where we are. You said the nigga got no bones. Nah, man. Hey, our children have rights. You said, why are you gay? Oh, all right. I think I might have misunderstood. I thought you was asking me. I was about to say, I don't know what the hell make you think I'm gay. I got 5 children, and I'm working on 20 more. You hear me? So, nah, don't ever think I'm gay. I'm a whole king. He said, why that nigga sashay? He did, though. You see, he sashayed up. He did the... And they was like, oh my God, he gay, oh my God. We can never have a baby with him. He ain't gonna fight nobody. He a gay fag. He feminine. He ain't got no masculinity or strength, and they not gonna be scared of him. Ah! Yo, that shit make me irritated. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, sometimes, listen, y'all please excuse me for like the next 30 seconds. Just allow me a little bit of time. Alright? Now, let's go. What the fuck is wrong with you, yo? What the fuck is wrong with people? Why the fuck you think it's cool for this young boy to be acting like a fucking girl? Why do you think that's okay? What kind of man is going to survive like that? Why are you sending him out here to the wolves as a sheep? That's not what a man do. That's not how men move. What the hell? That's crazy. And I could guarantee you if his mother saw that video, she'd share that bitch on her page and be like, "Ow, look at my son." You said no, that was a meme from Africa during an interview. Buddy asked the other man, why are you gay? Oh, alright, no, I ain't know that, bro. Yeah, like, or I don't want to say bro, I don't know if you male or female, but, or feminine or masculine, but I just see our children have rights to our sin. But look, you know, like I said, you know, it irritated me. I want to say to anybody who sees this video, who gets a chance, you know, don't take it as me being against, like, listen, here's the thing what it is to me, right? It's a difference, and I always say this in my videos, but I want to just restate it so people know. It's a difference between, you know, like, having a sexual pleasure that you like, you know, like being pleasured by having something in your butt, which would be considered gay, and like not wanting to be the gender that you are. Those are two different things. You see what I'm saying? So what you got is you got a lot of fake shit going on out here because you got a lot of people who just like truthfully, like in reality, truthfully, they don't like who they are. You know what I'm saying? They don't like what they are. They don't like it, or something, something happened to them traumatic that made them not like that they're a boy or a girl, so they don't want to be that, right? That's what I disagree with. Even before I was woke, like before I knew that the whole Bible, Jesus, God in the sky shit is bullshit, even before I knew that, I used to say, if there was a God, why the fuck would he approve of you doing that? Like for instance, we have to understand, even when you thinking in a 3D mindset, right? God made man in his image, right? So that means he made you how he would view himself, right? So if you built a car and you gave the car drive and reverse and park, but when you put the car in reverse, it drives forward. And when you put it in drive, it reverses backwards. Are you going to say, oh man, this car probably just doesn't want to reverse? This car, the car going to say, I was born to reverse when I drive, and I was born to drive when I reverse. That's just how I am. Are you going to accept this car and just put it in reverse every time you want to drive and know that you can't back up in the bitch? Or are you going to scrap that motherfucker and build a car that works normally, right? So if you have the mindset where you like, no, I'm going to just build a car that's not defective, right? Why do you think that concept don't apply to you? If God made you with one of these, made everybody else with one of these, so that this can happen, and then you say, I don't want this, I want this, right? Why would God say, oh, that's cool, he just want to be that? He thinks he was that. Why wouldn't he say, fuck out of here and get one of these? You know what I'm saying? Like, they say everything in the universe is what? Numbers, right? Ones and zeros. What did I just put up in front of y'all? You know what I'm saying? Everything comes together and it just makes sense. Like, when things are natural, they just make sense. Like, see, some people be wondering like, oh, how you know this information, or how you this, how you that, where you get this from, or you just regurgitate what somebody else said, blah, blah. What you have to understand is that when something makes sense, it just makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you don't have to do a whole bunch of, oh, I'm going to try to put this together. But when something makes sense, it's natural. It just does. Shit that's unnatural is the shit that you gotta try to link together and, try to come up with different, belief systems and, that shit don't make sense. But you know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, I never could get with that whole, I mean, listen, if you like to take dick in your ass, bro, that's none of my business. Like, nobody should even know that. It don't even make sense that people would know you're gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows that, I like my girl to jiggle my balls while I'm hitting her from the back. I'm not going to jump on the live like, do you guys have a problem with my girlfriend jiggling my balls while I hit her from the back? Because that's none of your fucking business. That's my version. That's none of your business if I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is that your business for? So that's how I feel when people talk, oh, do you have a problem with, me being gay? Like, nigga, I don't even know if you gay. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not going in a room with you. See, but the difference is you not really gay. You don't want to be a boy. You want to be a girl. You don't like who you are, and you despise yourself to the point where you don't even want to be you. That's a problem. That don't have nothing to do with being gay, bro. So that's the thing. They trying to confuse the shit and make it all one thing. Like, nah, nigga, you not gay. You don't just want a dick in your ass. You don't like who you are, and you can't accept yourself for who you are, so you want to try to make yourself something that you're not. That don't have nothing to do with being gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got niggas out here, you know how they say down low. You got niggas out here that straight niggas walk around tough as shit, niggas at the gym, all of that, and they like to get fucked in their ass. That's gay. You know what I'm saying? Gay is you like homosexual activity, fucking your ass, you want to suck dick. That's gay, right? What you are is somebody who don't like the skin they in. You somebody who don't like who you are, so you want to be something else. That has nothing to do with sex. So like I said, they can miss me with all that, man. These people be, oh, you got a problem with me being gay? Like, no, nigga, I don't even know if you gay. We shouldn't even be talking about that. You know what I'm saying? You said they want benefits because it's convenient to receive the benefits. Yeah. You said thank you. What do it gotta be announced? Right. I don't. He said common sense ain't common. Yeah. I mean, it's annoying that these. Oh man, and it's crazy because, It's crazy, right? Because You just gotta look. I think they probably about to cut me off in a minute, y'all. I don't know. Maybe because I ain't been live in so long, they gonna let me go longer. Look, cause they usually cut me off at an hour. I'm at 59 minutes right now, and it didn't warn me that I got a minute left. Or do it at 30 seconds. Let me let y'all know I'm at 59 minutes and 25 seconds. So once this hit 30, let's see if they give me a countdown. Nope, they ain't give me no countdown, so they not gonna cut me off, y'all. That's crazy. That's how you know Instagram wants some shit. Cause I ain't been live in a while. And they letting me do more than an hour. They don't normally let me do more than an hour. They cut my shit. So anywho, y'all, but like I said, nothing but love and respect for everybody. Shout out to anybody who came into the live, made it through the live, got anything from it. I just want to encourage any and everybody who sees my content to comment on it. Like, honestly, it's not even just because, like, I'm trying to build myself up or anything. I mean, I do want to. I want to reach people, bro. I don't want to get on here and just, not make a difference. I want to make a change, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a real one. I don't know about these other niggas. Let me keep it 100 with you. I rock with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Young Pharaoh was my brother, you know what I'm saying? Me and my goddess talk to Young Pharaoh directly, you know what I'm saying? Divine Insight was my brother. Me and my goddess videoed him and his god directly, you know what I'm saying? That was my man. Kalai, me and Kalai, I got Kalai number direct, not the 800 number he give niggas on the line. I got Kalai actual number myself. Like, I rock with Kalai. I fucks with, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, and all the rest of them, spiritual, so all of them, you know what I'm saying? Real smart, I rocks with all of them. But I can't 1,000% guarantee an account that they real like I know I'm real. You feel me? Like I'm a real one. You feel me? It ain't nothing you gonna do that's gonna make me fake. It ain't nothing that's gonna make me change. It ain't nothing that's gonna make me lie. Like, it ain't nothing, none of that. Like, I ain't about to try to get pretty for the camera. I ain't about to, I don't want people to know this, blah, blah, blah. Y'all can know whatever you want, and I don't give a fuck. I ain't even from here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even from this universe. I'm literally just here helping niggas. So I don't move like nobody else move. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm literally with my family every day. All day. You feel me? That was one thing that I had in common with my brother Divine Insight that I really fucked with him about. He was always with his family for the most part. But he did occasionally dip off. Obviously. On my end, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I don't like money. I don't like, jewelry, cars. I don't like going out to places. I don't like being out partying. I don't like the scene. I don't like none of this shit. Honestly, I just really want all of this shit destroyed. Like, to be honest with you. So I don't have no interest in none of this shit. Like, if somebody was to tell me, yo, I got $1 million, yo, let's go to Vegas, let's go party, bro, I'd be like, nah, no thank you. I don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that shit. Even if somebody sent me $1 million right now, I'd probably just buy a big piece of land for everybody to come on or something. Like, or I probably just do something, but I'm not about to go buy cars, buy jewelry, get fresh clothes. I don't even like clothes. I don't even like wearing clothes. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for my goddess, I'd be on this motherfucker without a shirt on. You feel me? But I ain't trying. Y'all know how that go. No, not literally, but yeah, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here, y'all, because it's getting kind of late. It's 10:10, and I want to hop on Facebook Live just to see if anybody on there. I'm pretty sure it's not. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's not. On Facebook, people don't really be, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I love y'all, man. I got a lot of love and respect for everybody who on here. I want to get on here to help me not feel so alone in this realm, you know what I'm saying? Because in Baltimore, it's not a lot of people who woke like me. I met one brother recently who, it's probably 3 or 4 that I know of personally, but I met another brother recently that's woke, you know what I'm saying, and we're going to link up. But for the most part, yeah, one love to you, I embrace ego, And for all the people out there who talking about it's not one love, it's whole love, my name ain't Kalai, okay? And I don't just say shit because it sound catchphrases. Nigga, I say one love because I got a lot of respect for my ancestor Bob Marley. I say one love because I like what the concept of one love stands for as it relates to unified consciousness. I say one love because there is only one love that exists. And if there is only one love that exists, we are all one, right? Because I had some, listen, I only say that because I had somebody say that to me. I don't know if they DM me or they comment. I can't remember, but they was like, well, you know, it's not about one love. It's about whole love. And I was like, and listen, first of all, don't nobody try to make this like I'm throwing shade at Kalai. That's my brother. So even if it might do that, I'll call him and tell him, like, yo, chill. But he would say the same thing. Kalai king. You know how we move. You know what I'm saying? One king to another. I don't give a fuck what you saying, nigga. Fuck what you talking about? And I say nigga with all due respect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You said they really had the nerve. Yeah, they really had the nerve talking about something. It's not one love, it's whole love. Like, yo, stop playing with me. Don't tell me what I can say. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? You watch too much Kalai. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even saying that to say that nobody should watch Kalai a lot. I'm just saying that to say whoever feels that way, you particularly watch too much Kalai. You need to watch a little bit more of yourself. You need to find yourself. Maybe turn that goddamn phone off and get in front of the mirror and meditate. Maybe not a mirror. Those are dimensions. However, whatever. Maybe look in the mirror. But listen, get in front of yourself, meditate, and think to yourself, right? I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I embrace it. Nah, of course, only fools do that. Run with some saying, but yeah, to cause division. Exactly. That whole thing was happening when they had with Divine Insight. He was saying peace reflection. I mean, Young Pharaoh was saying peace reflection years ago, like 6-7 years ago too. But Divine Insight was saying peace reflection, and then a bunch of other people came out and started saying like, what was they saying? Unity. Oh yeah, they was like unity. And unity is good. I agree with that. We should be saying unity. But then it became a thing where like if a motherfucker said peace, they like no unity. It's like what, bro? How you gonna fucking argue? What is wrong with you niggas? You stupid as shit. That's like me and you gang up together to go beat somebody up because they picking on us, and then we get there and I say, yeah, yo, I'm about to beat him with this stick, and you say, I'm about to beat him with the bat, and I'm like, yeah, let's beat him up, and you like, no, you need to use a bat. Like, what? Nigga, why are we sitting here fighting? We gotta jump this nigga. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? That's how it's saying. It sounds so stupid to really be sitting there going back and forth with somebody over what word they use when we getting jumped by these niggas. Like they jumping the shit out of us. Meanwhile, you sitting here arguing with me about what we supposed to be doing to fight back. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut up. So you said I was just speaking my mind, not throwing shade. Some shit just be common sense. Oh yeah, and I ain't think you was throwing shade. None of what I said was toward anybody in here. I'm just, you said, yeah, people took the whole word or spell thing too serious, even though it's true. Yeah, right, it's true. Yeah. You said I'm all late, but I'm going to check the live. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Falana, let me put her down in the comments, y'all. I rock with Chanel. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you. I'm actually about to get off Chanel. I'm about to go live on Facebook. I'm gonna just jump on there real quick. I ain't gonna be on there long enough, but I'm gonna just jump on there, just say my little piece. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and then I'm see if anybody come in, because sometimes people will jump into the live on Facebook, and I'll try to catch them while they in there and talk to them, because most of the people on my Facebook, they dumb sleep, like they ain't trying to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless I'm telling them Cardi B twerking with some panties on, you feel me? They ain't about to look at it. So let me go ahead and get out of here. Sending positive vibes to everybody. As I always say, as I showed y'all my YouTube that I always say, remember to be positive, optimistic, keep positive people in your circle, as those three things are key to ensuring positivity is invited into your future. I'm going to jump back on here. My Facebook is, my YouTube is in my bio. So just click on the link in my bio, or you can just go to YouTube, type in JGiddins. Matter of fact, let me do this. Let me just show you, because right here. See? This is my YouTube. JGiddins the Father. You know what I'm saying? So you can just search that up. This is the video that I did when I won custody of my daughters. And I thought that it was, something that other fathers should know about, because a lot of guys struggle with this. And I mean, guys are suicidal, guys become impotent, they have health issues. A lot of things happen because of this whole, And when it comes to my Facebook, if anybody who wants to know, is my full name. Well, the name that was put on the birth certificate when my mom sold me to the government when I was born, which is or when she had me, when I came to the realm, which is what happens when you create a birth certificate. You just make yourself a slave. But this is my name. Gerald Jeremiah Giddins. Okay? So y'all can, follow me on here. This was at the baby shower. Look at that, y'all. Oh, such a happy fit. Those are the two girls that I showed y'all earlier in this video when I was carrying them. They so big now, ain't they? Look at that. That's crazy, boy. Alright, but look. Send y'all, and by the way, this shit right here, this fake hair, stupid shit, that's their mother. Alright? So don't y'all ever think that I would have no shit like that in my daughter hair. Ain't no motherfucking way that shit going in my daughter hair here or my daughter hair here. These two, unfortunately, that fake African American shit, they do that shit, alright? It's unfortunate. I was asleep, you know what I'm saying? I got an African American pregnant. I had children with an African American. I have to understand that they are half African American, half God, goddess, half carbonated, natural being of the planet, but they are half African American in terms of the culture that's been instilled in their mind. So they want this like fake hair and all this like stupid shit, nails, all this stupid shit. Most of it they don't want, to be honest with you, but their influences, let's not get into all of that, y'all. But that's my Facebook page. I apologize for going off on a tangent like that. That's my Facebook page right there. Feel free to give me a follow if you would like. If not, that's fine too. Follow my YouTube. Share my stuff if y'all don't mind. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here so that I can go ahead and start this live on Facebook. Alright? Alright? So this is my official exit. I want to say to everybody, if you made it through this video, I see 3 people in here still. One love to y'all. If you made it through this video and you watched it back, please comment or like or do both and share the video. Maybe clip the video, any snippets, any parts that you thought was, best. Alright? Just help me get the information out. Alright? Remember to be positive, optimistic. Keep positive people in your circle. JGiddins.